Hello everybody, how we doing, people? Thank you for being here. How is your week going? So we are still here. Trump is not smiling. You see, this is not about immigrants alone. As some celebrities had actually left the US, yes. During his first term in office, I've said it on this channel before, I actually met some black Americans that relocated to some countries in Africa. I met some guys that relocated to Ghana, some Kenya. The one that said they were going to Ghana, he said his brother had gone. He was going to meet his brother, that they set up a poultry farm in Ghana. It was so excited that it was so cheap. That with $2,000 they are able to get a very big land and set up the poultry. By the time they change the money now, it's a big deal. So I was in New York during this weekend, and my goodness, it's not the same. Look, let me tell you before I tell you my experience in New York. This one, if you watch, this is Ellen DeGeneres. She has left. She left with her partner. If you watch American's talk show, you will know her. I mean, way back in Nigeria, I used to watch, her talk show. She had gone. She married a lady. These are the people, because of their sexual orientation, they left. The bulk of them that really said is either they've gone or they are leaving. They are women. All right. So I was in New York during the weekend, and for the first time, I had to carry my green card along with me, because the thing now is that, you have to, anywhere you go, you have to be going around with even American citizens. They have been advised to be going about with their passports. So this is not about African or Mexican or other countries alone. Even Americans are finding it not easy. While in New York, I attended service on Sunday in an American church, not African church, and it was all complaint. They were praying concerning this situation. They were saying, no, this is not America. This is that God should intervene in an American church. So it's not about African or other countries alone. They too, they are finding it not funny. They are living, like I said, they are living. So it's not about immigrants, African immigrants alone. You saw this video. This is IC and pursuing people, arresting people, and all of that. And so it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. The sad thing about all of this is that Americans themselves, black Americans especially, they don't like to work. Yes, these people are pursuing, arresting. This is a mall. This is a kind of a shopping area. You can see the stores. Those are the places they are targeting now. Malls, train stations, places of worship, churches, mosques, synagogues, everywhere practically. They go into buses, enter buses like regular people, in order to check people's status, right? And then they said they will be going to African stores, the regular shopping, regular grocery stores, and parties. They know they will like parties. So I said, okay, one can avoid going to parties. It's not compulsory that you must go to parties. And even churches and all of that. Yes, you can join churches, your services online. Yes, but how about work? How about the factories, all those, places of work? Will you not still go to work? So that's why, it's very bitter. The truth is very bitter, as it were, because Trump is not smiling. He meant everything that he said he would do already. As you may have heard in the news already, Mexicans, he said it before his inauguration, that he was going to deport 20,000 Mexicans. And the sad thing about this is that these are the people doing the work. Yeah, I wanted to start something about saying that Americans don't work. Yeah, they don't. It is winter now. I want to show you a video. It is winter now. They don't like going out during the winter. So they don't like going out during the winter. So before this government will realize what is happening, a lot of damages will have been done. I'm telling you, a lot of damages, because these people, when they get their paycheck, look at. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, look at. They are sending them, home. They are sending them, deporting. They deported these ones. These are the people that are doing road constructions. You will see in the US, it is these Mexicans you will see on the road doing constructions and all of that. You won't see a regular US person in those kind of places. And during the winters like this, when they get their paycheck for this week, they begin to call out until they finish that money. With $1 burger, they are okay, and they don't have people they're sending money to like us. So please, if you have people in the US, check them up, all right, because the small money they are sending before that, you people are complaining that it's not enough. It is a lot of time. It is all this jammer thing that people are doing. Yeah, a lot of people actually they do what we call working under the table. Yeah, so that even the money they're supposed to be getting officially will be slashed, because they are working without paper. They are working under the table, and it is still from that working on that, because they won't tell you. They won't tell you their immigration status, because you won't understand. And another area again that I'm looking at is people that has begun the process of filing their papers, and they are spending so much money with the lawyers, with people that are helping them to do it. They've put in a lot of thousands of dollars. Now Trump had put a hold on anything filing of papers. He has put it on hold. The same thing he did the first time. Yeah, he did the first time, and it was when Biden came in that the backlog of requests were cleared. Yes, it was during Biden that they had a lot of backlogs. Now he has put a hold to filing of paper and things like that. So they just be piling them there, piling them up there rather. So like I was in New York over the weekend. Places that hitherto before now were bubbling, so to speak. Places they were quiet, like quiet. My kid sister was telling me over the phone, was it yesterday, that somebody said I don't know who is, she said on Instagram that if you don't have paper in the US, change your address to another address so that they won't see you. I said, and that person is not even in the US, that person is in London. I said, no, it doesn't work like that. If you leave a house in the US, you must There's no way you move without letting the post office know. You must let the post office know. You must let the USCIS know. That's immigration people. You must let them know. For 1 year, your mails will be forwarded to your current account. Current address. There's a system they put in place that post office will send a letter to your new address for you. The address you put on file that you are now living for you. There will be a code on it, a number, a 6-digit number. You will go on their website and put that code on their website to ascertain that you have really. So it's not even possible for you to move without the government knowing. That's why they have the data. That's why they know everywhere every person had lived. So I now explained to her. I said there are some forms I may be filling online now. In order for them to authenticate that it is me, they will put up some questions, randomly. They might say, okay, out of these 5 addresses, where have you lived before? They will put some random address. Then one of them would be one of the places I have lived before. All right. So I will pick that one as an. If none of them has any of the places I've lived before, I will say none of the above. In order to authenticate my identity. Then another question they ask is, okay, out of all these cars, models, which one have you used before? They know the cars you've used. They know everything about you. You will now pick, So after asking such questions, personal questions, they will now, okay, this is you or this is not you. You can proceed with the filling of the form and all of that. So it's a system that is really technologically inclined. So there's no way you can move from one house to the other without the people concerned knowing. And in any case, you can't do it's not even possible because your mails they'll be sending your mails to your address. So if the mails are there, then you're in trouble. Yeah. If another person that is not living in the house and is seeing those mail, the person will send those mails to the post office, and then they will begin to investigate. Okay, where is this person? Yeah. So it's practically impossible. I think she said it was Fayose, or what's his name, or that Fayose brother that said it. It's not possible. You are in London, you are telling us what is happening in the US. You can't move from one place to the other without the government knowing in America. So what is the way forward? I will just advise. It's hard, it's tough, but with what this man is doing, Trump, and he's not ready to back down, if you know, rather than now you won't be able to work, how do you pay your bills? Yes, because you need to pay your bills, your house rent. Some of us have a car loan and all of that. I would just advise, just leave. Rather than allow yourself to be picked up. It's very hard to say, but that's the truth. Rather than allow yourself to be picked up and then taken to the airport from there. How about your belongings? Yeah, your things. Because what these people will do over time, these people they deported, if they don't have anybody on ground that can go and help them pack their things from their house they were living, they will just move those things to some, they'll go and dump them in there are thrift stores where they sell second-hand things. So people go there to donate things. People donate stores to the stores free, and they sell them cheaply. Then people that lost their loved ones, they pack the things of those loved ones, they go donate it to those thrift stores. That's what will happen. So rather than you wasting, all the things that you have gathered, over the years, rather than losing all of them. That's my thought. It's not that one is happy that people had to leave, but that's the reality, because right now it is everywhere is tough. Everywhere is tough. There's a school in Chicago that the school authority, they made it. I saw the video on Instagram that, okay, the ICE people came to their gate, and they didn't allow them to come in. So it's a lot. They're going to schools, hospitals, train stations, bus stations. They can stop you on the road, the stores, worship places, the work, factories, and all. So where would somebody hide? For the first time in my life, because the only ID you need within the US to travel domestically is your driver's license. That's all. That's all you show in the airport or anywhere. When I was in New York during the weekend, I had to go with my green card. That was the first time that thing left the house. It was just in one file. There, I have to take it along, because you don't know who can stop you. Then there's this warning now to that if you travel, even holders of green card, if you travel out of the US at this moment, coming in, they might want to harass you. Yeah, they might want to harass you. You might want to, all sorts. So it's not. So the advice, even with green card, stay in for now. Stay in for now. Let's see how things, are going. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you again very soon. If you have, like I said, you have people in the US, please check up on them. Ask them how are they doing, because it's tough right now. It's very tough. Churches, some churches are trying to educate. My church, for instance, they're trying to. Even tonight, we have they posted a Zoom meeting later this evening, where they want to educate people on these immigration things. So it's a lot. We just pray. We hope that God will touch the heart of Trump. If it is criminals alone, that, because I saw a video, some people they raided in Boston, that they were accused of rape in the past, molestation and all of that, so they went to jail. So okay, they raided them, they picked them, they deported them. That's okay if it's about criminals. But when you are now giving a blanket treatment to everybody, people that, because if you come in and with your visitor's visa and it expires, you didn't go out of the US in 6 months, you are considered illegal immigrant. Yes. So one of the ICE boss, one of them that raided them in Boston, said that governors are not cooperating with them. Governors of some states are not cooperating with them. That they told them that if they release criminals from prison, they should just hand them over to them, rather than allow them to integrate into the society again. They should just hand them over so that they can deport them. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, but that those governors are not, they are not they are not cooperating with them. They say they will still get them, yeah, but that they will still get those people that came out of prison, but that the only thing is that it will cost them more money, more resources and time, rather than for the governors to just hand them over and then they take them to the airport. They will now have to be going into this, into this society to go and look for them, meaning that it will cost them more money, more resources and time, So if it is criminals like that, okay, fine. But I don't already. There's another thing. Already before now, because visas are not granted to people from, outside of here like that. Nigeria, for instance, they said as out of last year, they said they've had American embassy appointment date has been taken till 2026, as at last year. So already workplace are getting overwhelmed, especially people that are in the health sector, people that are, you know, hospitals, hospices, you know, old people's home and all of that, people that are doing care job. Already they have been overwhelmed because people are no longer coming, they are no longer getting people to work with them. So that has been on ground. So people are now made to work double shift even if they don't want to. So if they will make, after your 8 hours, nobody to take over, they'll tell you to continue. They will not let you go. They will pay you, they will pay, but then you might have things that you want to do for yourself. So they will make people to, you know, do double and all of that. So that has been on ground. Now when you send people away, and these are people that are doing farming, you know, things will be expensive. I mean, it's going to affect everybody. Things with all these Mexicans, they are doing, if you see their farms around, you know, around here, you'll be shocked, you know. So it is states like Texas, because Texas borders Mexico. They have high concentration of them there, and even our people in Texas, Chicago, all those areas. I've not seen much of activities in Maryland, but New York, Boston, all those areas, they are really pursuing people all over the place. All right, people, pray for your people that are here. Stop harassing them for money at this point, because a lot is going on. All right, thank you so much. I'll talk to you again very, very soon. I love you. Bye-bye.